and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana. Ivica Zubac is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Jarace Walker. And it's Nesmith in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, James is out there with Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
Yeah, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Back to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And here is Siakam. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. The 11-footer and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
And here is Doncic after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Shoots the three. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nesmith can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. Pulls up for 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Los Angeles. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Nesmith, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, Aaron Nesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. The kick out to Westbrook. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton in the corner. Back to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. James against Siakam. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They made a deal to acquire Austin Reeves in a move I'm told they believe will add crucial depth to their lineup. He can fill a lot of holes offensively, and he's the kind of player they're hoping can give them some stability on that side of the floor.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. And when Tyrese Haliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Potter's checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nesmith. You know, Doris, Tyrese Haliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Gabby's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Haliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Monk. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Here's Nembhard. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Potter. Lays it up off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Lakers leading. Kennard, the pass to Monk. Fires for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Potter. Here's Nembhard. Here's Potter. They've been defending. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This guy's such an excellent passer. You want the ball in Nembhard's hands, letting him make decisions.
Monk looking around. Kleber sets the screen for Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Shepard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. We witnessed him delivering us. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Furphy in at the three, the small forward. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Smart against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Nembhard for three. Hits it from three-point range. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Smart on the wing. Monk outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Monk's got 9 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. To the paint. LeBron James hammers it home.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Pacers. Halliburton's checked in for Jackson. Doncic against McConnell. Jacks up a three. Doncic, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Monk. 9 points in the game so far. Knocks down the three ball.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Siakam finds McConnell. Now Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. Stolen by Smart. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Out to Doncic. From downtown. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's Toppin. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for LeBron. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Marcus Smart. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Malik Monk. The Pacers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Siakam. Jarace Walker comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Outside Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Back to Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Here's Nesmith. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Tough make by Doncic. His unique mix of muscle and touch makes him hard to guard.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Toppin. That free throw good from Doncic. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Westbrook drives in. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here's Doncic. Neesmith covering, and Doncic gets it to go.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
Outside, Walker. Over in the corner, Zubac. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. For the Magic, they'll be up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Luka Doncic. That's LeBron James. And it's Ayton into the 5 down low. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Halliburton with the bucket.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Westbrook kicks to Doncic. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers trail by 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
I tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Westbrook with the steal. James in the post. Working on Walker. And he gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pacers trail by 12. Siakam for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. DiVincenzo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A prototypical tough play from Dante DiVincenzo earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles, Dante DiVincenzo. Shooting one.
And that one misses.
Well, Dante DiVincenzo, obviously a very seasoned veteran at this point. A reliable rotation guy no matter where he is.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Walker. Scoreless thus far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Walker kicks to Siakam. And he commits the intentional.